happy news today. K-pop continues to make history on the global charts. The K-pop Demon Hunters OST, Golden, performed by the fictional girl group Huntrix, just achieved its third non-consecutive week at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It's the first female vocal K-pop track to hit this milestone and the first K-pop song since BTS's Butter and Dynamite to hold the top spot for more than 3 weeks. Boosted by Netflix sing-along screenings, the OST and the animation are driving each other's success. In fact, K-pop Demon Hunters has now become the most watched Netflix title of all time, surpassing Squid Game with 266 million views.
Wow.
Can you be a little bit more hyped?
No, it's good. It's
yeah,
good.
Meanwhile, Stray Kids are also rewriting the record books. Their latest album, Karma, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, giving them 7 consecutive chart toppers, more than any other K-pop group in history.
That's crazy.
Even surpassing BTS's 6. We're talking about the Billboard 200. Yeah,
album charts.
That's for albums. Still a very, very big achievement. So my question is, did you expect anything like this to happen, to surpass Squid Game, a BTS record on Billboard? Do you think these records can be broken in the future with more K-pop themed
I
content?
hope so, but I definitely didn't think like we see anything like surpass Squid Games this
soon, right?
This soon, literally like out of nowhere. And to be honest, like K-pop Demon Hunters, I don't know if this is a show that anyone really expected to surpass all these different records, right? Like it's an animation. It's not for everybody, right? Definitely. It is very surprising. Although I of course enjoyed it.
And what about Stray Kids?
Stray Kids, they sell out stadiums.
You make it sound so easy.
No, I mean like
they're
they're big. They're like literally the biggest apart from BTS and Blackpink. Not super surprising, although like maybe people who don't really follow them might seem like it's out of the blue, but like they're super popular.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say now that nowadays Korean content, whichever goes viral or hot, popular on the globe, it no longer comes directly from Korean traffic or its roots.
Of course.
It's more global driven. This reverse dynamic is crazy if you think about it. I think Korean people still do not feel the magnitude of like what kind of power and influence Korean culture has right now.
Yeah, I mean like if you go outside of Korea, I don't think a lot of people go outside of Korea.
That's true.
As much as we think.
I mean, they go outside a lot, but they don't like
consume
really...
or see
or interact.
Yeah. Surprisingly, people are still surprised. How is that show doing, the Apple show?
There's mixed reviews on that show versus the K-pop Demon Hunters because
it came out on a similar time.
Yeah, and the K-pop Demon Hunters is getting praised because of the meticulous research and the detail-oriented production of like how well it depicts the Korean culture, the food, and whereas the Apple show is like, we're in Seoul, K-pop.
Yeah, it seemed quite generic.
Yeah.
And that they just wanted to like hop on this K-pop trend.
Yeah, they just slapped Psy on it and then they were like, K-pop.
You know Psy. This is why K-pop became big.
I think from now on, like it's a fight of whether you are actually authentic and you're more detailed and you're more true to its roots with a mix of like the the Western pop culture and like what makes it viral and all that. It's really hard to actually process what kind of era we're living in right now. As in Golden's lyrics, we're going up, high, higher. And how high do you think the K-wave can go?
I think it can go higher, of course.
Really? I remember us discussing.
I know.
Like, there's no point above this. Yeah.
This is the peak. But then, like, I guess we're always wrong.
Are we in the bubble phase, or is it just gonna?
Or maybe like now that I'm optimistic, we are in the bubble phase. But the BTS World Tour is gonna come out next year.
For sure.
Albums probably dropping. So lots of BTS content next year. That'll probably give it another round of boost for K-pop in general. So
and just directly, K-pop Demon Hunters is gonna have a season 2, 3, and whatever.
Yeah. So
Squid Game's gonna have America.
Squid Game spinoff or whatever. But still, like I think there's a lot of stuff that's in the bank waiting for it to be put out to the world.
Yeah, but since we're a K-pop channel, coming back to K-pop again, like okay, we have Stray Kids. They're like at the top right now. Well, among the 4th and 5th gen, do you see any potential players that can actually surpass BTS Blackpink, Stray Kids. You know, we have
All
All Day Project.
Yeah. I can genuinely see them being pretty big.
Really?
I think they can get
bigger than
big.
Stray Kids. Selling out world tour stadiums.
That's a really high bar.
Billboard
but
200,
I'm just saying,
7 consecutive weeks.
My rookie pick is All Day Project. I really like them.
No, not out of personal bias, but objectively, do you think they
objectively, I think they can have a global appeal that's different from other K-pop groups, obviously, because they're guys and girls.
Okay.
Yeah, they're quite different, but also like very American, right?
Yeah.
So like it's easy to target that particular market. Yeah, they're my pick.
Yeah.
They're my pick. Who's your pick?
For me, I'm just too short-sighted. I couldn't see anything beyond BTS. And it's just crazy that Stray Kids broke one of their records right now. And I just can't imagine anything even further on from that.
If you had to pick.
I just see BTS breaking their own BTS records.
Yeah, they're gonna,
and Stray Kids beating their own Stray Kids records. For 4th gen and 5th gen, I don't really see anything brewing in my short-sighted mind. I just can't fathom anything.
Katseye.
Katseye is technically not K-pop. They're pop. I was surprised though, because like yesterday I went to the 노래방 and I was looking for Katseye.
It's not there?
It's not in K-pop. It's an international and pop.
It's an international release.
Even the 노래방s categorize it as non-K-pop. So, I mean, there's...
I would categorize them as K-pop.
Really? Produced by Hype?
They're produced by Hype. They're created under like a typical K-pop system.
Go on.
And they're utilizing the infrastructure of a Korean entertainment company.
Okay.
And also like their music sounds like something, you know, a K-pop group would put out.
I would say there's a little bit of color in it, but I think it's like going far away.
Color?
Yeah. Color of K-pop. Okay, Katseye.
Yeah, Katseye.
Strong player. Boy Next Door, maybe. I don't know. Yep. Hearts to Hearts, whatever.
Or New Jeans.
Oh, okay. We'll leave it there. Who's your pick? Thoughts in the comments. Is anybody going to surpass BTS, Stray Kids, Squid Game, K-pop Demon Hunters? Okay, so speaking of Katseye and All Day Project, ironically, what Danny predicted.
Groups.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, members from these two groups sparked some backlash over LGBTQ plus related reactions. And a little bit more tea there. The two separate incidents this week have ignited heated conversations about inclusivity in K-pop.
Oh, now they're K-pop. When there's a problem, they're categorized.
Well, these media outlets, they're like stretching the boundaries.
Okay.
Like, yeah, right. Okay. So first, Katseye's Daniela is currently under fire on a small part of TikTok, to be honest, about her reaction to Billie Eilish's queer-themed track, Lunch, went viral. Her facial expression and body language when the song was mentioned were seen by some fans as uncomfortable or disapproving. And that short clip has already surpassed nearly 1 million views on TikTok, and everybody's talking about it in the comments. And the controversy deepened when fans examined her Instagram follows as well.
Oh my God.
So Daniela follows actress Sydney Sweeney.
Oh yeah.
Who recently faced the criticism for the denim ad, right?
Good jeans.
The jeans, good jeans. And Daniela also follows a personal account, I don't know, this person that openly supports Israel on her profile. But on top of that, adding to those suspicions, she's the only member among the international Katseye members not following the account Eye on Palestine.
Oh.
That's what the fans found out.
Oh my God.
These internet sleuths found it out. They cracked the code. And they're putting up comments like, I know it, but I can't prove it.
That's it? There's no reaction to be... I don't understand. She's indifferent.
She was just there for an interview. And she was probably like, just like there.
When I was reading the headlines, I like was expecting some like genuine, or that kind of reaction. But there was no reaction at all. Regarding the follows, that's also a stretch. Just because your friend believes something doesn't mean you believe something, right? You can still follow somebody who supports something that you don't support.
Yeah, like this.
I have lots of people.
Do you follow Ye?
Yeah, I do. But I don't agree with his views, but I still follow him for entertainment. But anyways.
I follow the White House.
Yeah, exactly. You don't support Trump, or maybe you do. But that doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter. For me, at least.
I mean, you could have followed this person and that person might have changed her profile.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's a big stretch.
I just think it's petty.
Just Katseye is big.
And meanwhile, Uchan from the co-ed group All Day Project also stirred some controversy during a live stream when a fan commented, "형, 우리 사귀자. Brother, let's date." Uchan responded, "You call me 형, but how could you date me? I'm not like that. No, it's not possible." And his words were quickly branded as homophobic by international fans. This also little amount of people. While Korean netizens were split, some saying it was simply awkward phrasing rather than hate. Together, these cases show how global audiences are quick to scrutinize idols' words and actions and how cultural differences might turn brief moments into major debates about the LGBTQ plus representation.
I mean, he can't pretend to be gay. He's not gay.
Yeah, and he didn't like frown and, oh my god, like how could you say that?
Yeah,
like with this, what? What?
No. Yeah.
I was trying
Is that what you want to say?
No, I was trying to act.
Seriously, like it's...
Yeah, he was just nonchalant. He was just like...
It's non-news. Must be a slow news week.
No, but I think it's news because it's non-news. The fact that people are making it an issue out of non-news needs to be publicized so that this just doesn't become
let's just
a
stop
norm.
This nonsense.
Yeah, like it's two stupid incidents from all these big groups.
Just nonsense. Like, I'm not gay. I would never date a man.
Never?
Stop being sarcastic.
Okay.
But anyways, it's non-news.
Yeah.
Non-news.
Non-news?
On to the next one.
Oh, what if someone comes and says it's actually an issue and you're
I'll stand up
brushing off
what I believe
important values?
Jungkook is furious over repeated home intrusions. BTS's Jungkook has spoken out strongly after yet another home intrusion. On September 1st, Jungkook went live on his birthday to talk with fans, and he admitted that he thought about streaming outside at a staircase in Yongsan decorated with his photos, but chose not to because of safety concerns.
Oh no.
Just 2 days earlier, a woman in her 40s had trespassed his residence. Jungkook revealed that he watched the entire incident unfold on CCTV. That must be scary.
Wow, yeah.
The woman rushed into the underground parking lot, attempted to force open the door. That's crazy. And was confronted immediately by the police. He sighed as he recalled her, claiming that she was his friend. Jungkook added, "Army is like family and friends to me, but this is not it. Of course, I'm grateful for the support, but this was just unfortunate." He then issued a sharp warning. If you come, I'll lock you in. That might actually invite more
but then you get a definite arrest from the police.
And all the evidence is secured and you'll be taken away. Everything is recorded. Unless you want to end up at a police station, never come in. The woman was reportedly caught after following another car into the building's parking garage and was handed over to police by security. This is not the first time Jungkook has faced such harassment. Back in June, a Chinese woman was apprehended for attempting to break into his home by repeatedly pressing the door lock.
Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare.
That is quite scary.
Yeah.
I've done that sometimes when I'm like too drunk and then I mistakenly go like on the other floor.
Yeah.
Keep pressing the number.
Yeah.
Must be scary. Police referred her without detention on charges of attempted trespassing. Netizens have responded with shock and anger, calling the repeated intrusions terrifying and crossing every possible line. Many demanded harsher punishment for stalkers, pointing out that this isn't an invasion of privacy, but also a serious safety risk. Others praised Jungkook for addressing the issue directly with this warning. And people highlighted that constant surveillance, break-ins, and harassing behavior are not only illegal, but deeply damaging to artists' sense of safety in their own homes. That's the crazy incident. We talked about that crazy harassing on our Patreon last time about how this lady like got on the airplane, wanted to get attention, so was doing some weird shit to a rookie group. But you can imagine like if BTS is there. And like I've heard that whenever they're doing a Weverse live in the building, people flock the building. A big
because
crowd
they know that he's real time
outside outside of the Hive building because they know the BTS members are inside.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
I heard that happens every single time they go on Reverse Live. Pretty crazy. Last time, did you see? They almost got into an accident, possibly because there were so many people blocking the view of the road. So
I mean, what are they trying to do? Like outside of the building, like feel his energy?
Get a glimpse, I guess.
How? Like he's probably on like
going
the 15th
outside
floor.
when like they're waiting for them to
They're
go
gonna take a
home.
car.
They want to see the car and maybe get
a black tinted window car.
A van, yes. I don't know. Waiting outside, I think, is fine as long as you're not stalking them. That's one thing, but then the other thing is like literally going into and trespassing other people's property. Yeah.
That is so creepy. Like imagine you have a house and there's always a possibility of someone lurking in the cupboard or
that is quite scary actually. I've never thought of that possibility in my life, but if you're a celebrity
in your garage, in your back seat of the car,
you have to worry about that kind of stuff.
I would have like a thermal checking my whole house before I go in.
I think I would need a CCTV in my house.
Yeah, you know those like you know motion tracking.
Right. But then you would also have to worry about them getting hacked.
I'd go crazy if I was Jungkook. Well, of course there might be more die-hard crazy 사생s for Jungkook as an individual. Like I don't know where the other members live, but like some of the members live at like 9-1 and those places have really secured securities and like perimeters. Yeah. Like where if you're a non-resident, you can't even go inside the complex. They always check you and all that. So Jungkook lives in like a residence, like his own private residence with like walls and stuff. But still, like the garage door was opening and she was like sprinting in. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he has all the precautions with the private security and all that. But there are always like blind spots and weak points. I couldn't live a normal life like that.
I hope that person never gets entry to Korea ever again.
I think she actually needs to get punished to the maximum penalty in order to set an example.
I don't know if there's like a harsh punishment for something like a trespassing.
Yeah, especially when she's Chinese. Would you change your life with Jungkook if you could, with all the fame and all the fortune?
Yeah, of course.
Going through all of that.
I mean,
you never know if a Chinese woman is underneath your bed.
Think about it.
Every day.
Would Jungkook change his life with me? Would he ever?
Okay, point made.
Anyways, Jungkook, stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, bro. Yeah, all the BTS guys need some privacy. Speaking of,
we're talking about Jimin's dating scandal.
Oh yeah, the whole privacy. Yeah, he needs some privacy too.
And Gina's comeback after her big scandal
related to prostitution.
Song Joong-ki's late night rule for his wife? What?
All on the after show.